Welcome to World in 2 Minutes. These are your headlines. Military spokesman Colonel Gilles Jaron has said a new series of airstrikes on the Syrian city of Raqqa have destroyed a command post and training camp belonging to Daesh. Defence Minister Jean-Yves Drian said France invoked the European Union's Mutual Assistance Clause. He said all 28 member states accepted the formal request France made for military and other types of aid. Meanwhile, French Interior Minister Bernard Cazeneuve has said that the police carried out more than 100 anti-terror raids across the country on Tuesday. That's in addition to more than 160 raids on Monday. US Secretary of State John Kerry and French President Francois Hollande met in Paris on Tuesday and discussed the fight against Daesh. Hollande has declared a 3-month state of emergency following the Paris attacks, which killed 129 people. Daesh has claimed responsibility for the attacks. The head of Russia's FSB security service said that the Russian passenger plane that crashed over the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt on October the 31st was downed by a bomb. Alexander Bortnikov spoke at a meeting chaired by Russian President Vladimir Putin and said that the crash was a result of a terrorist act. Putin has called for assistance from foreign partners in finding and punishing the criminals.
I'm here to admit that I am in fact HIV positive.
Actor Charlie Sheen has said he is HIV positive. The actor spoke in a televised interview and said he found out about his condition 4 years ago. Sheen also added that it was impossible that he could have transmitted the virus to anyone since then. He said some people who knew that he was HIV positive had blackmailed him and that he was relieved to disclose his status. The World Meteorological Organization says this year's El Niño weather pattern could be the worst in more than 15 years. The UN Weather Agency says it's already causing severe droughts and flooding. Because El Niño causes dry conditions, it can spark forest fires like it did in Indonesia. WMO linked this year's El Niño to the very active tropical cyclone season in the Pacific and warned that it would increase famine in some parts of Africa as well as cause flooding in other parts. Experts say it's not climate change that triggers weather patterns like El Niño, but believe that global warming affects their frequency and intensity. Thanks for watching TRTworld.com, Istanbul.